My greetings to third year students, third year pedagogy of English students. So this is the video lecture for online class, and I strongly believe that some 2 or 3 classes I made for you per this sharing the per videos, and I think max students, you may not be familiar with this my style of online class. So I share the video through my YouTube channel, and as you watch my video lecture, you have to give the content, that is the outline of my video lecture. As you write the theme or the outline or the content of my video lecture, you take the photograph of your writing and you send it to my WhatsApp number, and you send the, your writing to my WhatsApp number, and the students who send the writing will be given attendance. Okay, so this is the thing, and we will continue the topic. The topic that is principles in teaching of English language. Okay, we discussed till the point theory of using mother tongue and correlating with life. And next to that, we will discuss theory of oral approach, theory of selection and degradation. Theory of oral approach, that is, language is primarily oral approach, a kind of oral teaching. Okay, so ultimately the highest skill when we learn the language is developing the speaking skills. So that is the ultimate learning of any language. Therefore, the teacher should focus completely on students' speaking skills. Okay, and as you teach English language to your students, you have to keep in your mind about how am I going to make my students to speak in English. So this is the ultimate aim of any English teacher. Okay, so the oral approach should be given more preference. Speech motivates the learners to learn. Speech must precede reading and writing. Introduction to lesson should begin orally, as learning to speak a language is always shortest way to learn to read and write it. Okay, before making our students to read and write, we have to encourage our students to speak. Speaking is the basement of everything. Okay, and therefore many opportunities should be given by the English teacher to the students to speak in English. Okay, so this should be the case. This principle the English teacher should have in his or her mind, and then he should teach the English language. Okay, so this is about oral approach, and then theory of selection and gradation. Items of learning should be presented according to the order of ease. It should not be too rigid grading. It should be structural vocabulary grading. Essential vocabulary and basic structure of English language should be taught first. Okay, so this point I already discussed in the classroom. Okay, that is theory of selection and gradation. And for the first standard student, the first standard syllabus should be taught to them. For them, we cannot teach the 10th standard level of syllabus. This is useless. At the same time, we cannot teach the first grade, first standard level of syllabus to 10th standard students. Okay, according to that level, the English teacher should teach the English language. Okay, so at the college level, Shakespeare should be prescribed for the syllabus. William Shakespeare should not be prescribed even for the 10th standard students. Okay, William Shakespeare, the greatest playwright, the greatest writer ever produced by English language, he should be prescribed only at the college level. Even for school level, it should not be prescribed. Okay, so that is the value of Shakespeare. But William Wordsworth and William Blake, they can be prescribed to school level of students, and that too maybe 8th, 9th or 10th level standard of students. William Wordsworth should not be prescribed for 6th or 5th or even 7th standard students. Okay, so according to their capacity, the syllabus should be framed. Okay, so keeping this in an English teacher's mind, the English teacher should teach the students. Okay, very difficult words, very high-fied style of using English language, speaking with a complete accent. They should be avoided for the lower grade of students. For the higher studies, the perfect accent, highest level of vocabulary can be used. But for school children, according to their level or their capacity, the material should be taught to the students. Okay, we have to think that okay, he is only a 6th standard student, and I have to come down to the level of them, and then I have to teach. Okay, so they cannot understand, they cannot concentrate. Their level is only this much. Okay, so I cannot teach everything in a single class. Okay, likewise, the teacher should think in this way, and he should grade the level of vocabulary, and accordingly he should teach the students. Okay, see, you just take a textbook. You take a 10th standard English textbook, and you compare it with the 6th standard textbook. Obviously, it is easy for you to read 6th standard textbook, and you find a little bit difficult to read 10th standard textbook, because that's how Indian government graded. That's how it is graded, standardized, and it is prescribed for the syllabus for the 10th standard, 9th standard, 8th standard, 7th and 6th. Okay, when we compare 6th and 7th, a little bit difficulty is added to 7th standard, and much more difficulty is added to the 8th standard. Comparing to 7th standard, 8th standard is difficult. Again, comparing to 9th standard is difficult to 8th standard. Okay, that's how materials are graded, syllabus are prescribed. Okay, and that's how syllabus is prescribed, and accordingly the teacher should teach. Okay, let's say if I happen to teach 6th standard, and accordingly I have to change everything. So you are all college students. As you are college students, you say for example, I can ask you to dictate. Yes, I will dictate. Please take down the word. As a college student, you are supposed to do it. But in case of school students, you are not supposed to dictate. Okay, you have to use blackboard and you have to write. And I taught you how to use blackboard, and your main subject also you are taught how to use the blackboard. So you are not supposed to dictate and ask the student to write at the school level. But at the college level, college students are supposed to write down what the professor dictates. Okay, so this is the thing. This is one example. Okay, so for the school level, dictating should not be done, but at the college level, dictating can be done. Okay, so accordingly, the teacher should teach. The teacher should come down to the level of students and teach. Okay, and now another topic. Again, within the topic principles of teaching English language, so specific to English language teaching, the first point, known to unknown. Okay, known to unknown. Students may know the basic vocabularies, let's say cat, mouse, rat, frog, tall, short. Likewise, they know the basic words. Okay, and let's say I want to introduce the word gaze. I already discussed the word gaze, watch, and everything, and they know the basic word see, and I want to introduce the word gaze. As I know the word see, I compare the words. I compare the word gaze with see. Okay, and so that's how English should be taught, from known to unknown. Okay, students know certain things, and as they know certain things, and slowly and steadily, unknown material should be taught to the students. Okay, so this is the first principle of teaching English language, specific to English language, that is known from known items, the unknown items should be taught. And second principle, simple to complex. Okay, simple to complex. As you teach grammar, vocabulary, or prose, or whatever it may be, first simple items should be taught, and then only complex items should be taught to the students. Okay, see, say for example, active and passive voice. Okay, I write a letter. Change into passive voice, a letter is written by me. Okay, so it is a simple present tense. I write a letter, a letter is written by me. So this is a simple example. Now, after teaching this simple example, complex or difficult items should be taught to the student. Say for example, I am writing a letter. Okay, and how can we change into passive voice? A letter is being written by me. So you have to add another word, being. Why? Because it is present continuous tense. As we convert or change present continuous tense into passive voice, we have to add another word, being. A letter is being written by me. Okay, so that's how grammar or anything, on the whole, the English language should be taught to the students from simple to complex. Immediately, the teacher should not teach, I am writing a letter is being written by me. Likewise, such kind of difficult items should not be taught immediately. Rather, from simple to complex, the grammar items and other things should be taught to the students. Okay, so we'll stop here. I want you to write the 4 points. Even if you simply copy the 4 points and write it down and take photo of it and send it to me. Doesn't matter. The material is already given in the WhatsApp group. You should have taken the printout of it. I already told you to take the printout of it, and you locate what is the point I explained. Again, let me tell you, I explained the point: theory of oral approach, theory of selection and gradation, and maxims are used while teaching English language. Known to complex, simple to known to unknown. Second point, simple to complex. So these are the thing, and you have to explain it using my video lecture. If you want to write it in your own, you are most welcome. Or even if you simply copy the points which I discussed in this video from the study material which I already gave you, it doesn't matter to me. What I want is that simply write it down the points which I discussed, write it down the 4 points which I discussed in this video, take photo of it and send it to my WhatsApp group. I will give you the attendance. Okay, so that's all for today's class, this video. We will discuss other points in the next class. Thank you.